Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in Elmcreek. Welcome. It's raining, as it was at the end of the previous episode, and I'm fine with that. I don't mind the rain. I like it. One of the things I just noticed, I was complaining about the lack of wind movement. The crops seem to really be moving. You can see it in the corn here. It's moving a lot more than it normally does. Same with the, what is that? Soybean? I'm pretty sure that's soybean. Yeah, soybean over here in the field. Yep. And I'm happy about that. It was something I had brought up because with the higher winds, I assumed that it was going to make the trees move more, but I wasn't seeing much movement in the trees when we were driving, which, as I said, was kind of a bummer. Oh, because it was ever so slightly off the ground. Okay. But yeah, completely unrelated. I got distracted there. But yeah, the wind. I'm very happy with it. I do hope we get, I don't want to say stronger winds, but, you know, it'd be nice. But yeah, we're an hour through the storm. It did get darker during the storm, which is something I was also talking about that I was kind of bummed about, that we didn't really see. And it seems to have done that. It was really bright at the start of the storm, especially for morning. But we'll be able to play around with that. I did just check the store to see what was on sale today for used equipment. So we may be getting a trailer upgrade. So that trailer right there is 4.9 tons is its carry capacity. And I paid more than that, but I think it'll sell for around $15,000 to $16,000 right now. The one that's in the store, I think, is almost 7 tons, and it's going to cost $11,000. So I think that'll be an easy early game upgrade, and I'll get some money back, which I think will be the best part of all of it. We'll be able to get a little bit of extra and extra. You know, it's the best way to look at it. But so far, these are going good. I did take a look at our pre-made bales already. They do not lose capacity in the storms. I'm both happy and kind of bummed about it at the same time. It would be cool if it did, because I know it did that in the mod seasons for 19. But I'm also at the same time happy they didn't do it in this, because I don't have a shed at the moment, nor do I have the money to afford a shed, which is the, you know, the biggest thing. So we'll be able to keep up with that. I also need I think I can change the buttons for it, but I know in the past that it was a mod that made it so you didn't have to do, if you clicked V to raise it, it wouldn't shut it off, which is what seems to be happening on this. But hey, I'm fine with it. I just have to pay a bit more attention. And also, I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intentional, but there's weeds on the fields for field I've already harvested, which is confusing. I don't entirely understand why. But yeah, I'm assuming that's weeds. Let's double check. It looks like weeds, and it says there's weeds on the place. Yeah, see, there's weeds. And I don't get it. You know, it's really confusing. Same thing with up here, but I'm actually set to spray this, so I'll take care of that. And there's weeds on 64 as well. So I don't know if that's a function or if it's a bug, but either way, you know, it looks cool. I just don't know why. That's the biggest thing. But yeah, I'm really happy with, what's it, Ravenwood? Yes, Ravenwood Farm here. It would be nice if I had the ability to use these buildings. It's kind of a bummer that they are not usable buildings. As I said, it'd be very nice if they were, but they're not. But I've got the field space. I've got the big yard space, which is honestly what I'm the most happy about. That'll help us out a ton when it comes to just being able to use placeables. And it will decrease the amount of field I need to tear up to do so. Don't get me wrong, we've already done a section down there. But that was kind of because I was more considering buying that upper field, the 2 fields right above us over there. But we can buy them in the future. I could even take out a loan and buy them now, but I don't think I will. I want to try and push through to spring and see what we're going to start working with there. Let's shut that off. Let this car drive by. Bang, a nice Yui. Please don't dump that off in the middle of the road. There we go. Yeah, so these bales are a smaller capacity, but they do allow us to lift them by hand without having to get the fork, which I already have, so it's not really a huge deal, but it's just, I really don't like using the front end loaders on the machines. They're always a bit tricky. The pallets are usually the worst, but the pallets so far do seem to be better from the couple of pallets I've had to move so far. They seem to have fixed them, and at least as far as I could tell from usage for me in the past, and I'm very happy about that. So let me get this field finished up here. I actually have a load of tomatoes that I have to go sell before we can load up the cart with all of these bales. And here we go. I thought I'd just do a quick spraying of the grass while we waited, mainly because I want to bring those tomatoes up to the fast food restaurant, but I currently don't have a tractor to do so because I just sent my other tractor off to bring the trailer back to the store. I've talked about it before. I really love that I can do that. Just be like, hey, just run this up to the store for me. Thanks. Bye. And then just let them do their thing. It would make it a lot harder if you couldn't tab the vehicles. So that'll be a thing in the future. But hey, I really enjoy it nonetheless. But yes, that's heading up there. So I want to finish spraying off this field. I don't know if the weeds will grow back in the spring. I honestly don't know if weeds have changed at all. So we'll have to figure that out as we go. Also, I somehow planted grass in other fields. Here and on that one, and I don't understand how. Because I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be able to do that. But hey, it happened. There's not really much I can do about it now. So we'll just kind of hang around, do our thing. Let's actually get the time kicked up a little bit more. I want to get another set of beehives. I don't know if it's because it's fall or if these produce at the same rate all year round, but it seems to be. Also, never do that near your beehives. Don't spray near your hives. It's bad. Let's Control Z, F1 to see. Yeah, that should easily do it. I just don't want to do the full spray. I wanted to do a smaller space, but I think this size will be too big and the other size will be too small. So let's see what we've got. Yeah, that one's still too big. But the next one down? No, that one will be fine. Alright, weird. So yeah, this field is all taken care of. We have to pick up a plow at some point too. Let's B that and X to fold it up. But yeah, we do have to get some plowing done as well. I know I'm a bit all over the place, but I'm trying to make sure I get everything done before winter. That's the biggest thing I'm worried about right now. Because I have to plow 67. Actually, 67 and 63 are the only two that I have to plow. And then we'll have to lime 63, 67, 66, and 62, and 61. So I have to lime all of my fields except for the top two. This one might need to be once the crops die off. I don't actually know. And then the weeds we'll handle post-winter. I'm not really in a big rush about that. Speaking of weeds, did it just show? Okay, there's a little bit of a piece that I missed. Okay, here we go, guys. We got a load of tomatoes. We're going to run these on out. The rain has stopped, which is very nice. I don't know how much we're going to get for the tomatoes. This is also, I guess, on the lower end of their price point. Actually, let's just get this going real quick. I'm just going to have them drive over so I can chat while we're going. Let's do set destination. Just drive to here, facing that way. I was just looking at it. I accidentally hit space when I meant to hit enter to tag the place. And looking at it, this is the price scale, which I completely forgot about. I'm assuming that I should hold on to them because the prices will get better as we go through into the start of the new year. It looks like February is going to be our best price. But we'll have to see. I don't actually know. I'm just going off, reds versus greens. And the fact that some are lower than others. I wish there was, I don't want to say a dollar scale here, but just a little bit more of a legend, you know what I mean, to tell me what this means. Legends are normally on maps. I don't know what you call it on a graph. I'm assuming it might be a legend as well. But yeah, just having like a little bit more, of an idea. It seems grape juice is very popular in February and then it drops off in March. But yeah, everything's got its own thing going. It seems the greenhouse stuff has the same scale. So we'll have to just kind of pay attention to this kind of stuff. Actually, let's take a look at it. Wheat. We just harvested wheat. It is currently September, so the price is starting to go up. January is the best time to sell. We have oats, which is the same, and sorghum, which is the same. January seems to be the best time to sell most of the cereal crops. Canola, it's December, and then it's a huge drop-off. Huh. I do like this. It gives you a little bit of a better readout, so you know when you should and shouldn't sell certain things. I'm not going to sell any of my wool for a long time. Wood chips. Yeah, well, there's a lot in here, so we'll have to pay attention to that, and I'll have to remember to check. Of course, they didn't drive. Excuse me. Yeah, they'll just, for whatever reason, just get stuck with this trailer sometimes, and I don't know why. It's kind of annoying, if I'm honest. I still haven't figured it out. But hey, let me get on over to the fast food market. I'll show you guys what the sell price is going to be for these. And then we'll hop on over, trade in our current trailer, and pick up a new one, and maybe even get a plow. Okay, we're pulling up on the fast food joint over here. It's actually pretty small. They're gonna... I don't know what they're gonna do with all these tomatoes, but, you know, good luck. Alright, let's get on in. Let's see if I can back my trailer in properly. Hooah! Cut it to straighten it a bit, and then hook her this way. And there we go. We should make more, or about the same as we did. Yeah, we made about the same as we did on the strawberries, and we had half as many. So, it seems tomatoes produce less, but are worth more. And I think it's their water usage. Let's double check. I think it's related to water usage. Let's take a look. Because I think the strawberries, so the tomatoes, yeah, so it's for every 1 water you get 2 strawberries, whereas with the tomatoes, for every 1 water you get 1 strawberry. So it seems to balance out about, you know, similar. We'll have to see. Let's see if I can get this person sent back. Real quick, we're gonna go you and then just drive to here, please. Good. Let's make sure that trailer is still available. Yep, and it holds all the stuff that this one does. It's bigger. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, it might be too tall for a combine, but I'm honestly not too worried about it. It's a tip trailer as well. This piece pops up and then blare. So no other stuff needed. Oh, let's kick the extension. It's funny, it's still a 6.1 ton extension or not. So I'm going to leave it at this one because the extension's another 5,500 bucks I don't want to pay right now. So let's buy this. Close out of that. The Pottinger Jumbo just popped up too, and I was like, yo, this would be great to have. But I'm not to that point of field work yet, so we're going to hold off. Yeah, that guy's right there. It's funny because it's the same physical size. But I'll probably end up using the store there for upgrades off and on as it goes. I think it'll be very nice to have. Let's see how much this will sell for here. If I were to sell it, where's our sell button? Oh, it doesn't tell me how much it'll sell for. So 17,130. So in our garage menu, I actually want to check that. It's probably the same price range. Yeah, so 15,573. Wow, this will only sell for 3,000. So we won't get as much money back for those types of things, but if I can get them up early enough, I think that'll be great. Let's sell. And there we go. We're back up to 44,000. So I only spent... Well, I made money off that swap, so I'm very happy with that. But I also am going to need a plow. So let's take a look at plows real quick. Now, I was hoping that one would pop up for sale today, but it has not. But let's take a look at plows. So we have the Servo 25, which is a 1.2 meter plow. We have the Agromaz POV 5XL, which is 2.5 for 16,000. And then we have this big guy here, the Kverland EcoMat for 23,000, but it's a 3.5. So it's more than double Actually, no, this is a 2.5. Why did I think I said 1.6. This is a 2.5 and this is 3.5. So, I would like this, but I think we're going to go with this one here. Because I think both my tractors can run it no problem. Let's actually take a quick look. Small tractor, 150, so I'd be cutting it close there, but the other one's a 220, so it's perfectly fine. Let's hop in, buy us up a plow, and yeah, it's a big old plow. And I'm going to buy it. There are certain items I will be leasing because I won't be using them as often, which I think will be a good way to do it. But I don't know. You know, leasing, I don't know how leasing's going to work. I don't know if we're going to get hit per day on leasing, per season. So once I figure that stuff out, I'll go a little bit more into it. But for now, let me get this stuff transported on home, and I'll meet you guys over there. Well, I did guess on where this positioning would be from the map, and it looks like they have a little spot here that they missed. But we'll be able to fix that up later. I am going to have them do the plowing because plowing is probably the thing I enjoy doing the least in this game. So I'm just going to let them do it. I'm not going to rush. We'll get it done before winter, hopefully. You know? But yeah, that's pretty much it for down here. You probably saw there, we limed here and there. Actually, why did I lime there? Oh, that was kind of a waste, wasn't it? Yeah, I needed to lime that afterwards, and I wasted a bunch of lime doing it ahead of time. Actually, no, I don't need to lime it at all. So that's all set. We're going to have to lime 62. 67 needs to be limed, but it currently has a crop in it. And our grass field over here needs to be limed. I don't know why, but I'm getting a bit of stuttering. I don't know if you guys can see it in the video, but I'm noticing it right now. But yeah, we've got... this field needs to be limed, but because it's already been seeded and it's growing, it won't let me lime it. I'm fine with it. I don't really care. Is it annoying? Yes. Is it going to bother me? No. We'll be able to leave that. But so far, everything's coming along good. I did notice a couple of things. I was doing some research between clips there. I actually took like a little bit of time to do other stuff. And one of the things I want to talk about is some stuff that I found out. So there's rollers in here. Oop, not these ones. They're not rollers, mulchers. That's the word. These here, from what I can find out, help to increase the yield. You don't get any negative for not doing them. But from what I can tell, using these on your fields after harvest is supposed to give you a 5% increase on your field for later harvest, which is pretty cool. I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm not going to get one now because I really can't afford it. And I am looking at changing out what we're using. And I want to do some experiments first to see if the other machines are dropping... you know, using up as much as the same rate as this. This thing just seems to fly through seeds. And I'm gonna hop into a test at some point and see if one of these other ones does the same. So, because for example, this one here, we can actually hook it up to one of the cultivators, I'm pretty sure. I think it's this cultivator right here can attach to that. I'll have to double check. I could be wrong. But I think you can attach one to the other in a way. I could be wrong. Nope, actually, it does not look it. These are in the same category, though. But I don't remember. Well, that's a mistake on my part. I thought you could hook those together, but it looks like that is a no. So you can't drill and cultivate all in one using this machine, which would have been perfect. But I'm going to have to look into it and figure it out off camera. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably just switch out to one of these guys. This is the one I used on Elmcreek. I really enjoyed it. It doesn't require a lot of horsepower in relation to our vehicles, so that'll be able to help us out there. The downside is the biggest cultivator I can run is this guy right here, which is 5 meters. So I'm kind of up in the air. We'll have to figure it out. And I'm going to have to do some more research in between episodes here. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. It'll be much appreciated. When these are fully full, by the way, you can't lift them, which is sad. I'll have to get the tines up and going wherever I left them. They're somewhere around here. But yeah, I'm going to let that worker keep going. And I'm probably going to wrap up here. I think that's a good place too. Starting next episode, we'll finish clearing the bales off that field. Probably sell them dependent on pricing. Let's actually take a look again. Straw. So actually, no, we're going to hold on to it because January seems to be the best time to sell that. If we get desperate for money, we can sell it because it's probably at its lowest points. Yeah, it's starting on its uptrend. So, but yeah, that'll be stuff for the next episode. As I was saying, I want to thank you for stopping in. I hope you did enjoy, and I hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.